Hi, Sarah Banis here, Learn to Craft. I'm going to show you today how to make stickers. So stickers are incredibly easy and just a lot of fun. They're nice for, if you're sending little care packages into the school for the kids or for the teachers or for, when you're sending out orders, put a nice sticker on the package. Just a nice way for your customer to get their package with, a nice, bright, pretty shipping sticker on it. Even to throw, a couple of extra stickers inside of the box for your customers, just a little gift. That's really nice too. Stickers are just incredibly versatile and, like I said, very easy to make. So here I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to work with stickers today. So before we go any further, if this video is of interest to you or helpful, like the video, that helps me out a lot. But also subscribe to my channel. You'll get notification when the new videos come out once or twice a week. Just lots of fun ways, learning how to design for yourself first off, but also how to use new materials, and just there's a lot of good videos coming up you won't want to miss out on. So subscribe to my channel. You'll get the notification when the new videos come out. Okay, so let's get rid of this. The first way I'm going to show you how to make stickers is just super easy. So you buy the PNGs with the designs on them, upload them to Design Space, print and cut. You print them on sticker paper and you cut them. It's that simple. So there's two different ways that you can cut those stickers. You can die cut them, and what die cutting is, you cut all the way through the sticker and the liner that the sticker is on so that you have just standalone stickers. That's what you would do if you were like sending them off to customers or sending them into the school with the kids. So you have standalone stickers. The other way to cut them is to kiss cut them. And when you kiss cut them, you're telling your machine just to cut through the sticker, but not to cut through the liner. So what would happen is it would print each of these, and then it would cut the outline of the sticker, but instead of cutting all the way through like it would with a die cut, it would just cut through the sticker and it would leave the liner intact. So then you could peel away any of the tear off, or I'm sorry, any of the cutaway, and then just be left with just stickers on the liner. So that there's two different ways to do it. Today we're going to die cut. We're going to cut them all the way through the liner and cut them out as individual stickers. Okay. So like I said, these are all stickers. These are just designs that I purchased and I uploaded them to Design Space. They're ready to cut. Okay. So let me show you something about these stickers. There's a trend that was started probably about a year and a half ago. I'll just show you real quick. Let me make a design shape. And I will send this to the back, right click, send to back. And now do you see how each one of these has a white offset layer around the sticker? So there's two reasons for that. First off, it looks really cute, right? It gives it a nice retro actual sticker look, like a store-bought sticker look. But on top of that, if your alignment, your calibration isn't exactly correct on your machine, it's going to give you a little bit of play there where when you cut it, even if it's just a tad bit off, it's not going to cut into your sticker image. It'll just cut into that white offset. So that the white offset is a nice thing to have on your stickers. And I'm going to do a video on calibration. Calibration is super easy. So calibration is just your kind of honing in on exactly where your machine should cut so that you get a perfect cut with things like at print then cut projects. And I'll do a video on that. It's super easy. So we can get rid of this. These, all I would need to do at this point is resize them to the size that I want them. I think these are all just, these are all just a little bit too big. Let's see here. Yeah, so let me just resize all of these down. Let me actually take these all and I will align them and center them and then take them all down to just about there. Just a little bit bigger. And then once we get these sized, we will go ahead and we will work on building our own stickers, which is super fun. That's one of my favorite parts of this whole craft, is designing for yourself. So, and that's a big part of, when you're subscribed to my channel, you'll get those design videos. I would say I probably come out with design videos more than anything else, or at least pepper it into teaching you how to design, pepper it into the base tutorials. So, okay, so these are all set. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to, just for now, I'm going to again center them and I'm going to attach them all together. I'm going to group them all together. And then I'm going to get rid of that group. I'm just going to, so you don't see that group for now, because I'm going to bring forward these two and I'm going to show you how to make your own designs. Okay, so, and I'll link in the video description, I'll link where you can buy sticker designs, and then I'll link where you can buy just these base designs to build your own. Okay, so let's do one for a child. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to make a text box. This is a super, super pretty font. I'm going to link this in the video description also. So that name is Siobhan. If you're not familiar with it, it's one of my absolute favorite names. I'm going to take this and I'm going to drop down the color on that just a little bit. I like grays more than I like that straight black. Okay, so now this is what I'm going to do. You can you see how you can see behind, in between those? So if I tried to print and cut this right now, it would individually cut out each one of those, and that's obviously not what we want. So this is what we do want. What we want is we want to take this. Actually, I'm going to take both of these. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this rainbow and I'm going to go to offset. Okay, and then I'm going to bring that down a little bit. That's a little bit too big. Just about right there. And I'm going to click apply. Okay, and now I still have a part in this rainbow that is, I still have a part in the rainbow that you can see through. See that? So I don't want that there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that offset layer and I'm going to click. Okay, so it's not letting me contour, but that's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a shape and let me take a circle and I will send that to the back and I'll put that right behind there, right there. Oops. Get rid of this, move that to the side. And I'm going to select both of these. And over here, I'm going to go to combine and I'm going to click weld. Okay, so now that's going to make that all one layer. Okay, oops. And right click, bring to front. Okay, and now I'm going to put this back on top. So now I want to work on my text, and we're going to change that to white in a second. I just want to actually center this so it's exactly, I'm going to align it, align center, so it's perfect. Okay, and now what I want to do is I want to have that offset on this also. Right click, bring to front, and I want to have that offset on this also, but I only want the offset on the bottom of it. So that's where the trick is, okay? So we're going to click offset. We're going to leave it exactly at the same offset that it was at. And I'm going to click apply. Okay, and then it looks a little bit bigger than the other one, but that's okay. So now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this off to the side, and I'm going to move this off to the side. And I'm going to take both of these and I'm going to align them just horizontally. And now I'm going to weld that, I'm going to weld that all into a singular layer. And now what I want to do is I want to turn that to white, okay? And I'm going to take my rainbow, oops, right click this, send this to back, take my rainbow, I'm going to put that right on top here. Try to get that as centered as best you can. And now I'm going to right click this and I'm going to, okay, that must already be in the front because the option isn't there to move it to the front. Oops. Make sure you keep it the correct size. And I don't think that I want that back color. And actually, you know what? I take that back. So let me step back just a little bit on this because I think I want the, I think that I want to, here, I'll show you what I want to do. I want an additional offset. Sorry, okay, so I'm gonna now duplicate this and I'm gonna bring this one over to the side. I'm gonna re-weld this, combine over here on the bottom right, click weld. Okay, and I'm going to again change that to white, and I'm gonna take my rainbow, oops, again, move to send it back, and I'm gonna take my rainbow, but this is what I'm gonna do differently this time, okay? So now I'm gonna take this, right, and I'm going to put this here, right? So I'm going to align this with the bottom. Actually try to get this exactly. Okay. I can align this with the bottom and then I can align it center. Okay, so now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and I'm going to select just this offset and then just my rainbow, okay? So this rainbow, and to select both of these without selecting, because it would be hard for me to try to like, I wouldn't be able to go like that, because if I did, I would also get that white offset. So all I'm trying to select is this and the rainbow. So to do that, you can see over here on my layers panel, I have that selected, and now I'm going to click shift, and then I'm going to select the rainbow and see how it just selects those two. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here on the bottom right, and I'm going to go to slice. Okay, and now I'm going to click on that and get rid of that. Okay, don't worry about it. Click on that, get rid of that, click on that again, and get rid of that. And now you'll see what I'm doing. So now we have the offset cut out of the rainbow also. I don't know that I love it with that little part of the heart cut out, but that's okay. All right. So I know that was a lot of steps, but that just showed you the step work that I take to do things like this. And you don't have to do all of those steps. You can make your own stickers however you want, whatever you like. But now I'm going to show you how you make this a sticker, because right now these are all just all separate cut layers. See, well, it's actually set to print then cut, but the text isn't. Basic cut right here. See your operation on the top. So now I'm going to show you how to change all of these layers into a single flattened layer that you'll now have as a print then cut. Okay, so select all of these, and then down here you're going to click on the bottom right, you're going to click flatten. And now these are all one flattened layer, print then cut. This is ready to go. So this is now ready to print then cut. You would just resize that. So let's say we want this one to be 2.52. I think 2 is plenty. Okay. So that one's ready to go. So now let me show you that again on this, just so you can see those steps again that I took. Okay. So I have this set right now. It's set with it. You can see through. So we need to first do our offset. So I'm going to do that same offset amount, and I'm going to click apply. Okay, and now I'm going to make a shape, and this time I'm going to do just a square, and I'm going to right click that, and I'm going to send that to the back, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to put that right about here, because then when I put the name in, that'll that'll work out perfect. So I'll move this, and I'm going to select both of these. And again, let me remind you why we're doing this. We're doing this to get rid of all of this blank space here, so that when you go to cut, it's not cutting that out. That's just a solid white. Okay, so we're selecting both of these, and we're going to go to combine, and we're going to go to weld. Okay, and now that's all one layer. Okay, so now right click, bring to front. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my text. Okay, and I'm going to have this one say Miss. Does Miss have a period after it? I'm not sure. I don't think it does. Oops. I don't think Miss has a period. Miss Green. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to make that just a little bigger. Okay, and now I'm going to offset that layer. So up here, right here, offset. I'm going to click apply. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, so I don't have to make that same mistake again, I'm going to duplicate that layer. So I'm just duplicating the offset. Up here is duplicate. Okay, I'm going to move this to the side. And I'm going to move this to the side. Take both of these and I'm going to align them. Center. I'm going to, with them both selected, I'm going to, oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Both selected. I'm going to go down here to combine. Excuse me. And I'm going to go to weld. And that's going to make that single layer. Take this, right click, bring to front. And I'm going to kind of get this on here where it belongs. And then I'm going to take this, right click, bring to front, and I'm going to align that the best that I can. And I'm going to select. So right now what I'm doing is I'm selecting, you can see over here the two layers that I have selected. I have that the back like welded layer, and then I have that front offset, but I don't have the rainbow selected. Okay, and I'm clicking align bottom. It's going to give me almost a perfect align. And now what I want to select is I want to select this and just the rainbow. Okay, so I'm going to, with that selected, you can see that is selected over here. I'm going to click shift, and then I'm going to click on the rainbow over here. And now I'm going to go to slice. Okay, and I'm going to click on this to get rid of it. Delete. Click on this to get rid of it. Delete. Click on this to get rid of it. Delete. Okay, and now I'm going to change this background layer to white. And I'm going to make this the front layer. And I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to drop down the color on that to nice lighter gray. Try to align this just a little better. Okay, it's okay like that. I'm going to select all of these. And now, again, bottom right, flatten. One single layer, ready to print, then cut. Okay, so I'm going to make that 2 inches. And now we're ready to go. So now we're going to go over to the printer and I'm going to print this. And then we're going to go to the Cricut and we're going to cut it. Okay, so let's bring back all of these other ones that we had. And it's going to take several sheets because these are a little bit bigger. It's going to, oops, need to ungroup them. And like I said, it will take several sheets because we have quite a few. So let's go ahead and let's go to make it. And now it's going to automatically put it on print and cut sheets. Yeah, so we have 2. So we're not wasting half of a sticker sheet. Let's go back to our canvas And let's duplicate some of these up so that we have some more. Let's do extras of these ones. So we'll duplicate that. And then I'm going to make the assumption that we're going to have enough room to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We might have enough to do all of this. So now go to make it. I just don't want to waste half a sheet of sticker paper. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now we have 2 solid sheets of stickers. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on continue. We're going to send to printer. Now, I'm going to show you how to get a better print. So to get a better print, go to Use System dialog box. I also want to show you real quick, let me talk about bleed. So bleed, if we didn't have that white offset, you would want the bleed on. For this, it's not going to matter because all it's going to do is it bleeds the very most outside layer of your design. It makes it just a little bit thicker. It bleeds that color out so that when you do cut, again, if your alignment isn't exact, you won't have a white space. But in this case, it doesn't really matter because our most outer line is white. So I'm gonna click Use System dialog box, and I'm gonna click Print. Okay. Now, by adding that Use System dialog box, I can now access my printer. I can more clearly tell my printer what to do. Okay, so I'm going to be printing this one on this one right here. And I'm going to click Preferences. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want this set to Premium Presentation Paper Matte, or if I was using a gloss, I would use gloss, but in this case, we're just using a matte sticker paper. Okay, and you want to make sure that your quality is set to high. You obviously need color set. You can go to more options, and I think that's about it. We're not going to go into custom settings at this point, but so now that's all set. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click print, and we're going to go over to the printer. We're going to grab the print off the printer. We're going to load it onto a cutting mat, and we're going to put it in the Cricut, and we're going to cut them. So I'll see you over at the printer. Okay, so before we go over to the printer, I actually want to show you the cut settings because I want to show you the difference between if you wanted to kiss cut and just cut through the sticker paper and leave the liner intact, or if you want it to die cut and you want it to cut all the way through and make them each separate stickers. Okay, so I'm gonna go through to print. Oops. Cancel that. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Browse All Materials. And if I want it to just kiss cut, I'm going to click on just printable. I'm going to choose the sticker paper that I want, one of these two, either clear or white. And that's it. And I'm going to choose that, and I'm going to let it move forward, and that's it. Okay. So if I want it to die cut and I want it to cut all the way through, then I'm gonna choose a heavier setting. So in this case, maybe I would choose like cardstock. Okay, so I'll choose cardstock, intricate cuts, and now that will cut all the way through. That's a heavier cut setting, so that's going to cut all the way through, and it's going to die cut the stickers. And then maybe even choose under pressure, choose more. And that's it. And then that's going to be cut all the way through. So now let's go over to the printer. We'll get this printed, and then we'll go over to the maker and we'll get this cut. Okay, so here we are at the printer. My sheet has come out. We are ready to go over to the maker and get this cut. Okay, so we are here at my maker. You can see that it's flashing. It's ready to cut. I have loaded my sticker paper onto my mat. You can see that I've loaded it right up into the upper corner so that it's flush to the corner. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in here. Press the load button. No, you can see that's flashing now. Press the arrow. It's going to read the registration marks, which is the black box around it. And that's going to tell it where to cut. Okay, so now it's read the registration. Now it's going to go through the cut process. And it's going to go through and it's going to cut out each one of these stickers. So I'm going to let it complete the process and off camera, and let's meet over at my craft table to take these off the mat. These are going to be super cute. Okay, so here we are at my craft desk. There's a couple of things I want to show you. The first thing I want to show you is I want to show you how to remove stickers from your mat, die cut stickers specifically, but I guess any stickers, without curling them, okay? So without getting that like curl to the paper. You're not peeling them off. When you peel them off, you're going to end up with like, when you do that with ribbon, when you curl ribbon and it ends up curled, you're lifting them off, okay? So the first thing I want to do, at the corner, go underneath there. I mean, this is the cutaway, this part, so this doesn't really matter, but I want to show you how I'm lifting. I'm not peeling, I'm lifting, okay? And you'll see even with this larger sheet that I don't end up with it curled. It's still flat, okay? So put this over to the side, and these are our stickers. So this is what die cut means. You can see that they are each individual stickers. Okay, you can see we have the calibration is perfect. I did end up having to calibrate my printer, so I made a video on calibration. So I will go ahead and I will link that in this video description. If you ever get, here, let me show you what happened with the, well here, let's peel these off of here and I'll show you the difference between prior to calibration and then this, which is perfect. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm not peeling them, I'm lifting them. And see how they're perfectly flat when I do it that way? So again, I'm bending the mat down, I'm tipping the mat down, grabbing it and lifting it. So tipping the mat down so it pops up, getting my finger underneath there, and then just lifting it. I'll actually send some of these out in the mail tomorrow. These are super cute. And you can make nice enough stickers to sell. Your Cricut can definitely make professional grade stickers. Something that I do though, anytime you're going to be selling them, is put a laminate on them. So a laminate is no different than, you can get clear laminate or you can get holographic laminate. And laminate is no different than like a clear vinyl, a clear self-adhesive vinyl. So it has a self-adhesive on one side, and then it's just the, the almost like vinyl. And so I like to laminate these. And I have a video, if you look it up, I have a video, I'll link that in the video description also, that shows you how to make waterproof stickers. If you're selling them, you really should do that. So these are super, super, super cute. But let me show you the difference between prior to me calibrating and after I calibrated. Okay, so let's move these off to the side. This is the set that I cut before I calibrated. Can you see how off that is here? It's probably easier if I put it right down in there. Let me try zooming in on it. Let me see if you can see that better. Okay, so you can see this. And now let me show you that exact same sticker after I calibrated. So after I calibrated, it's this. Can you see the difference and how much better that second one is? So that's the importance of calibration. I'm going to link everything in the video description. I will link the calibration video. I'm going to link where to get pre-made stickers. So like a lot of these were pre-made sticker designs. I'll link that in the video description. I'm also going to link where to get these type of designs so that you can make your own. And I'll link this font. This is a fantastic font. This is one of my absolute all-time favorite fonts. So I will link that in the video description also. I'm going to link the group. I will link, I think that's it. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask them either here or in the group directly. Ask me directly in the group. Join us on Facebook. You're going to love it. Like the video and subscribe to my channel. That's about it. I hope you have a great day.